Hello, Lolos, Dindanmex, another game of League Unranked. I got some news for you boys. So I finally decided to go pro. I'm actually going pro. And there was one thing that tilted me over that mark to be able to go pro. Go pro, just like the GoPro. Always remember to, just before I forget, always remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit the little notification tab icon so that way you can get new stuff whenever it pops up. But here, let me go ahead and get to our camera. I'm actually trying something different with Garen, but let's go ahead and get to the news here. So Camille usually proves a pretty good. Camille usually proves pretty tough against the Garen, but Garen usually ends up owning her after like a few levels in. She kind of can't keep up with Garen's tankiness and his ability to just shred her after a good trade-in. Especially if she goes all in. He has to be weakened. She has to poke him down. She can't just go gangster on him like she normally can with anybody else. But anyways, coming back to the storyline. So I had I was plat. I made a plat 5, Dindanmex, for those that know. Finally made it after the ban face I got. So I finally made it a plat, and then I got permaban. Bam. Just like that. Permaban. And I got permaban because of fucking trolls. So that account's gone. Deleted after I got to plat. I couldn't take their shit. I kept, I talked back. I talk back. If there's a troll and he starts talking shit and starts saying something stupid, I immediately cut him off and start typing away. And whether we win or lose doesn't matter. I will still, fucking well on that guy because he has no rights. You know what I mean? I'm not the type of guy that kind of just rolls over and allows you to just kind of steamroll on him without him saying something. But according to League of Legends, it doesn't really fucking matter. And I hate it because they speak in between the lines. So like they'll say something, but they really mean something else. And they'll just, try to make it vague to where I guess the chat doesn't pick it up or anything like that. And I don't. I'm very straightforward. I'll immediately tell them, and it's always a response to something. It's either them or the enemy team. So on this one, I just cursed at him. That's all I really was doing. I was cursing at him the whole entire game, and it was really unfair on most of the stuff because I was getting once I was in play, I kept getting goldies on my team, and I don't know if it was because I was supposed to carry them, but the goldies really made it hard for me to do anything. And here we get some, as you can see. I don't know if she thought I was gonna keep trading with her, but I already knew the ignite was more than enough. Boom, easy kill. Bot's doing fine, by the way. But yeah, so my new account is Dindanmex Pro. After that, I had a chat with one of the Riot representatives. I went all the way, so I wanted my account back. I spent a lot of money on that shit and a lot of time. I had 3 million some points on Garen, and then just recently Garen was getting a buff too, so really pissed me off a little bit. But I mean, whatever works. The trolls won on that one. They used the system against me. But that's fine because the guy had told me that if you mute them, they can't really get you for anything. Like you really have to be showing that you were just not playing, that you were actually being a troll. So what I've been doing now is anytime there's a toxic player, I usually just mute them, or I just don't chat anymore. I've actually muted a few of them already, and gameplay did improve. So sometimes you just gotta, get them out of the way and win the game, and then just not say anything. So I'm back to Honor 2, which is a good thing. I don't have to worry about getting banned. Or permabanned or anything like that. And it's the way they do it is if you ever get actually banned, or you get chat restricted and you get banned, and then right after you get permabanned. So what you want to do once you get chat restricted is just kind of keep it on the down low, don't say nothing. mute people if they're getting toxic or something like that. So he said they can't report you for muting them. So what I'm gonna be doing now is I'm just gonna be muting toxic players. But so far I've been doing pretty well with the toxic players. I have had them. It still happens. I think I had one game where I think they all reported me, but they were all trolls. But I said, hey, I never said anything bad. I said, hey, I'm doing my best. Even though I knew it had nothing to do with me, I was like, sure, whatever, I'll take the blame. I mean, it doesn't matter. I think I kind of got the hang of it. So just FYI for all you gamers that are really trying, and you guys are not hobbyists, you guys are trying to become pro gamers. By the way, I'm making my stake right now. I'm trying to be a pro gamer. One of my goals now is to become a pro gamer. So hopefully you guys support me in this thing here. Keep telling your buddies about games you end up playing with me. By the way, okay, so anyways, I wanted to get that out of the way real early so that way you guys know my new name is Dindanmex Pro. Capitalize on the pro part, because I am going professional. So hopefully you guys see, if any team members see this, they like my Garen. You guys want me to be on your team, play tournament, clash maybe, go ahead and hit me up, send me an email, or just go ahead and add me as a buddy. I got only one buddy right now in my coding. By the way, so here the reason I ended up switching mid, and I told him this, he was inting. He just kept dying to the Zed, so before the Zed got a little bit more crazy, I told him, hey, you know what, you want to switch? He said, yeah. And Bard, for some reason, has been camping the shit out of him. Like, this whole entire game. I don't know if it was to tilt him, if they knew they could tilt him. I don't know what it was, but they did a very good fucking job. See, and right there, he rage quit. So the reason I'm putting this up is because the Legendary Garen comes up now. Garen got a few new buffs, okay? And these new buffs do make him pretty wild. Like, I'm still not in rank. This is pre-level 30. But some of these people, I don't know if they were actually any good. I'm going to go ahead and check it out now. So they made him rage quit, by the way. And a lot of people would want to forfeit. By the way, our Lux is AFK also, but Lux was actually pretty decent. They weren't doing too bad. If you look at the stat score right there, shows a huge difference. I thought I was going to be able to kill him here. At least I made him retreat, but Pantheon went all ham and I wasn't going to go in there. Let's see what I was going up against. But she came back, so it was literally a 4v5. Our team wanted to quit, but I had a feeling that we were, besides pre-level 30, anything can also happen. To be honest, in any one of the ranks, anything can happen. Oh man, I think I had a platinum performance in this game.
Killing spree.
You're dead sometimes, I'll be dead. Yeah. Oh wait, no, it's this one. I had a diamond performance in this game. Yeah, my creep score was good in this one. Alright, so... Oh, shit, I didn't even check out to see what we were actually getting here. So, like I said, we have an AFK here. It was he rage quit. He was rage quit because they just kept the shit out of him. I don't know if you know. Well, I was explaining what happened to me. Look at Bard. Bard thinks I was going to run for him. I was like, who do you think you are, Bard? Who do you think you are, bruh? I'm not going to chase you either. I know that tactic. That's such an old school tactic, bruh. I don't know if it's here that he starts talking shit to me. No, I think I noticed it here shortly. I'm sure in mid I'm not afraid of him. I think he's going to kill me though. Well, everyone's unranked. You can tell they're not because of the way they play. See, our Lux was just too much for these guys. Yeah, they all show unranked. Kind of makes sense, I guess. I messed up here, though. See, I put my shield rule too early. I almost lived through it, too. Close. I was close on that one. So, I messed up there. I clicked it too early. I was supposed to wait till it actually pops through, because then I can reduce the damage by 60%, and I would have won that fight easy. This is where I noticed that we're going to win the match. And so, I get challenged by a lot of people. Especially the shit. But right here is where I end up noticing that we're going to win the match. Right there. For some reason, I felt it in my stomach that their team was too weak. Like, literally too weak. And we can probably 4v5. And I said it right there. I type it right there, and Bard's all like, oh, you're going to lose this match. I can't believe you think you're actually going to win. See, right there, that's why I stopped right there, because I was typing it. We're going to win this match. I just saw what happened. Top lane? I was like, and yeah, if I'm correct, Lux is good enough to fight 2 or 3 of these guys by herself. Sivir's good enough to fight 1. Panth is maybe good enough to fight 1, and then I know I can fight 2. So with those 2 things there, I already know that we can probably win this match, even though we're literally down 1 person. But by being down 1 person, it stops feeding them. I don't know if you noticed, we're 9-11. And so since all the kills literally came from Udyr, you subtract 4 of those kills, that means it'd be 5-11. And I would have never gone in like that all crazily either. I made a mistake there, so it like changes the whole entire gameplay. So yes, I was perma-banned, by the way, just giving you guys a heads up. So if you guys don't see me post any other videos up, well, the reason I didn't post any videos up for a whole minute was because I couldn't even get them out. Yeah, I mean, they really screwed me over there. Here we end up punting them out. They're really trying to take that red. That's where I knew already that we had the game, as long as we were able to play this correctly. Just because they don't have enough. If I'm able to tank on the majority of them, Sivir's able to do a lot of damage, and then Lux is able to do a lot of damage, like that's the game. I mean, and I do damage too, as you will see here shortly. Sivir's 303, Lux is 601. Panth is 1-4, but he's at least 4, so he's actually doing something. And I'm 1-1-1. So the way it looks like is the weakest link was Udyr. Actually, I think if Udyr was there, we might actually have won a lot easier. You know, he would have probably been the one feeding. So you never know, it might have gone either way. I wanted to go in so badly. Can't jump in. See that guy. So he doesn't live. He dies. And she dies. I don't know. She lives. Man, that was a lot of beacon. So by the way, for those that don't know, I switched up the build on Garen, Conqueror, and Resolution, or Resolve. Conqueror and Resolve. So I'm going Precision practically. Precision and Resolve. Panth is super aggro. I don't know why I went that. Was not easy. So yeah, it works with the basic stuff that he has, and according to his new little kit that he's getting, it works very well. For example, his Q got a buff, his W got a buff. So now instead of 30, he can get up to 40 armor resist. That's really good. That's almost like another item. Like you just it's just easy for him to get. And then his Q does more damage. So Dark Harvest was great. There was a game that I played where his Q was doing an insane amount of damage. We ended up losing that game though. What I'm gonna try to do is I'm just gonna try to get some highlights. I'm gonna try to do a little bit extra things for you guys so you guys can enjoy all these highlights, because I end up whooping some ass sometimes. It's like, you gotta see that. Whether we won or lost doesn't matter. It's just a fucking highlight. It's insane. So put on the comments below what video, what I should use as a video thing, so I can go ahead and edit these things, put them together, put it a lot shorter also. But I do like making comments on some of these fights. For example, like this one here, there's a team fight that's happening right there. Very important team fight here. Camille's not there. I was waiting for him there, by the way. He can't run away. He has low energy. He ends up dying anyway. Silver gets him. Oh no, I did get him. So there was 3 shadows there. Which one do you fight? Do you fight the one that's all the way over there fighting 2 already? More than likely our Lex is going to kill. Or do you wait for him to retreat and take one of those 2? The simple answer should be to wait for those 2. And see, I'm not even afraid to fight her. I don't even have my ult. So the opposing team is actually doing the right thing. They're getting objectives. They're trying to split push. If they 5v4, they will lose. These are one of those few scenarios where 5v4ing loses. So I know that I need to have enough speed to move from one space to another. How do you counter split pushers? Is with speed, movement speed. The more movement speed you end up having, the less likely they are willing to push on sides, and besides, if you can take on any one of them 1v1 or 2v1 and still win the fight. There's actually another game that I'm going to be posting up soon, also happened in level 30, where I completely dominated a game. I got the most honors in that game. Funny thing is, I usually play better after watching the pros play. And it's because you end up picking up a few things that they do when you watch them. It's like monkey see, monkey do. So if you don't watch the pros, please do not go to ranked at all. Stay here, stay in blind. It'll be fun. I mean, you're gonna get the craziest shit here. Most people here quit anyways. Like, they like this guy. But I've gone scenarios like this, and this is the point of blind, by the way. A lot of people don't understand this. This is blind, by the way. So it's perfect for you to try stuff here. This is the culmination of trying out with somewhat professional people. I think I ended up laughing here. Yeah, because I noticed that was warded. I had seen what's his name warded earlier, and then he just comes and takes it. And so I laughed there. I put LOL because I was right there. I think I put because that was just cheese. Come on, nigga. Like, really? Like, come on. Just came to take it instead of trying to take Baron. Which they still try to take it anyways. Oh, there's a fight here. Do we die here? Oh, they sent us to the Oh, I got close. Oh, I was trying to take out the moon. That was a mistake on my part. I should have skipped on this. But I mean, it kind of played out in our favor. I'm trying to stop Zed from split pushing. Zed's known to be a very good split pusher, but versus me, he's not that good. Garen's actually pretty fucking tough on anyone that's trying to split push. Except the team up. I mean, I haven't tried it with the new Conqueror Stone, so maybe not anymore. Maybe I should try, but it's just his poke, man. His poke makes it so hard for you to get any traction. Bard was there. He was waiting for the opportunity. I thought somebody was there, but I thought it was Fiddlesticks. I thought Fiddlesticks would try to ult in, frighten me, do as much damage as possible, and then she'll jump in and ult. So I knew somebody was there, so I was very cautious. And then when I saw them on that side, well, I only saw Fiddlesticks. When I saw them on that side, that's when I decided to go in. You see the little red ward over there? See, they stand on it. That's why I didn't want to push in. And then I see them right there. Yeah. And then I go in. I'm not afraid anymore because she can't kill me 1v1. Besides, I'm a level ahead of her. I'm a level ahead of her, and I already know that the way she's building, she's not going to be able to kill me. These dogs, man. Their Sivir, I don't know what's wrong with it. Maybe it was just not a good player. Their Fiddles was pretty good. Their Bard was kind of decent. Camille was decent, and their Zed was decent. But our Lux was superb, you know, above average. Our Sivir was decent, way better than their Sivir, that's for sure. Panth was below average. But Lux made up for like 3 people practically by herself. So good job, Lux. So big ol' shout out to LEGTD. Really good job. She ends up taking it. I mean, I was split between going back and forth, back and forth. That's actually what they're supposed to be doing. But at the same time, I don't have Dead Man's yet. So I can't keep up with her speed. Plus they have Cloud Drake. Look at this stuff. This is how I know. I thought I had used ult, but I didn't. That Lux does so much fucking damage. And this guy too. Well, you thought I was just gonna let you hit her? God, that we just 2v3. 1 by 1 practically. Well, I took so much initial damage from 2 of them. And she tried ulting Lux, but Lux was just too tanky. And she has, I love this. This is when you know they're pretty good. She has Zonius, so very defensive. But she also has Soul Stealer, which gives her, and she already has all the stacks. She's 100% stacked up. 5v4 people. We killed 2 people, 3 of us, and we did not die. This Lux was supposed to be a support too, guys. Our mid was the Uda. I'm taking the farm because Lil Panth is not that, like, he's below average. I mean, but he'll, at least he's a body, and we can still use him. I mean, he's 377, so he's not completely bad. Now here's a mistake. They try to fight this Drake. There was no reason to fight it. All we had to do was clear up our waves and clear up the middle, and then that's it. But I guess since they killed Bard, they try to kill him. Is it here or is it later on? I think it's here because they end up dying. Because I just needed to think a little bit more so I can get the dead mans. Or do I go and we win that fight? Do we win that fight? No, yeah, they started the fight. They get luck. Yeah, okay. There's no point in that, but there's two fights that they choose that are pretty bad. That's one of them. See, that's two kills there, but there was no need for that fight. They were trying to fight for the Drake, so they had killed Bar, but I wasn't there. And Panth is not. You're lucky if Panth gets to kill one. So if he ends up getting killed, then it's like no point. But you're lucky if he kills one, so you don't depend on the Panth. So that's literally you got 2 people versus 4, and that's the Lux and Sivir. And Sivir, as you notice, is also not that good. So really, it's just Lux. So it's gonna be Lux versus 3 more than likely. And if I'm there, it evens up the odds. At that point, it's us versus them. So here, watch this. This is nice. Look at all that damage. She barely did anything. Look at that. Good God, she did almost nothing. And she ulted me. I don't even notice who died on that one. That was just horrible. Sivir and Pam couldn't take him on, and just me by myself, I was able to just rape her. He was right there, so he was going crazy. Yeah. Yeah. The dog doesn't like any company, so he goes all crazy if there's any type of company. Put him in the room. Okay, so coming back to this. So, I don't know if you've noticed anything else happening so far, but I'm just trying to farm up, trying to get way ahead. I actually get to level 18. I don't know what level everyone else is at. 14... I'm level 17. Holy crap, I am so far ahead. Okay, well, top is level 16, then 15, so I'm just literally 2 levels ahead. But Sivir's at 13, Brand is 12, so I'm like 5 levels ahead from you. I'm level 18, so I'm 2, 6.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Wow, 6, 5. That one right there. That's a bad fight. I pinged them to get off of it. That one right there, because they just took our mid turret, so we have to clear up those minions. But they want to get that red Drake, or they want to get that Drake, and then I'm not there either. I'm clearing up the minions here, and then they decide to go in, and obviously the Lux died. Like I said, once Lux died, it's over. They can't do anything. I'm trying to get my full build. I'm 6-1 and 4. I'm trying to get my full build so that way I can go ahead and go in without any conscience of me actually dying here. Like I said, the biggest thing is being able to move extremely quickly and do some serious damage. So I got dead man. I got movement speed with Black Cleaver. I also got defensive and offensive with Steer. I got Tabby because most of them are AD. I missed it there. I was supposed to hit blood. But it kind of worked out. That's the true front liners practically. She didn't leave. All the tricks that she can do. And right here I noticed that she was baiting us, so I warned, and it don't work. If it wasn't for this flex, man, that's great. Now, like I said, a lot of people would have quit a long time ago, but I did notice a trend. Once you play enough games, you kind of get to notice the strength of people. And we have, like I said, the Lux is just strong enough to be able to fight all of them. And you get to see it. You get to see it there. So our goal is to try to take the Baron or not let them have Baron without contest. And we have to push the side lanes. Good thing is that Sivir has a wave clear and Lux also has a wave clear with her ult. And this one built it correctly to where it does damage and has a fast cooldown. So that's actually good. Here, I don't have my final item. He didn't know it was there either. He was trying to ult in though. I should have just left there. Right there I should have left. But I decided to, and that was a bad idea. And then Bard puts on there that like we're gonna lose or something like that. I said, man, the only reason I stayed was because of Panther. I should have just left his ass there. Like after we killed the that Fiddles, we should have just left. I was gonna just leave. So they were getting desperate here. I think they noticed that they were losing the fight, especially as the game progressed. Because their Sivir, even though she was there, she really wasn't a big threat. And I noticed Sivir was her weakest point, so no ADC means a huge thing. That means no true damage dealer. And our damage dealer, as you can tell, the Lux, is just owning everybody. So we have an APC, and then a Bruiser, which that's me. Our Sivir's better than their Sivir, so that already counts. And then our Path is, you know, I want to say better than Bard, but he's okay. So like, that's good enough. Like, it sounds weird. That's just good enough to win the match. Remember, we're down one man. We've been down one man this whole entire time. So Elder's popping up. We're going to contest it. Our inhibitors already came out. So now that we have our inhibs, that's actually pretty good. We need to go there. We also need a wave push first. Our pants gets caught out. We should just wave push first. The Lux does something good here. And take a little bit. We know it's gonna happen. This is really good here. So I could have gone and fought that, but I know Lux is good enough to take them on. And so I chased the Sivir, so now they have no Sivir. And I have enough movement speed to catch up to her. And here she makes a mistake. Okay, so she got out, and I was about to back off, but I noticed that she didn't run away, and that's it. And so here, whether our team won the fight or not is not the issue, because look, they're still lollygagging, because they have no real damage dealer. I don't know where Zed is at. Is Zed dead? Is Zed dead? Yeah, we killed Zed, so I already knew they had no damage dealer. Level 17 doesn't do anything with Camille. Camille can only do so much damage, and she won't be able to out-damage the Elder, especially with those guys. Look at that, I'm just too fast. I'm too fast for a Zed. And like, they just lost the fight over there, which is perfect. I got middle turret, I got in him. That was a decision that I made immediately when I saw Sivir there. Like, all that is a pattern. Like, there she gets caught out here. I don't think she makes it out. Oh yes, I messed up. So their jungler is dead. And Bard is dead. So all they have left is a Sivir that doesn't do any damage, and a Zed who can be easily popped, and a Camille that can potentially steal. So the Camille is the only one that has the chance of stealing besides Zed without dying. So, but I mean, she would have to be really good at that. She'd have to be plat really higher. Really nail it like that. Zed goes in. I don't chase here. We shouldn't have chased. We already had the advantage. I pinged them to kind of get off. But they do as they please. I mean, they are the stronger. Sivir's not there. Bard's not there. So technically it's an even match. I mean, Sivir is there, but she's not doing a lot of damage. So it's like literally an even match. Like they all 5 have to be there in order to fight those 3. So a 5v3 and they get Lex, they win. But if they get everyone else besides Lex, then they will lose. And you do have a form of engage and disengage with the Sivir. So we take Elder, we know that their lady's dead, so the only one that's left to be able to steal it is the Finish. So we got the Lex, and the Lex just takes him out. Easy day. After that, there's no one else. I mean, the Bard can ult, but it's not really going to do anything. Take it. Game's on our side. A lot of farm over here, perfect for me to get. I think I'm full build already. I've been full build for a while. Yeah, I think I've been full build for like since minute 35. I keep getting there late though. It's supposed to be I think 30 minutes where you should be getting full build. My CS is great though. I was gonna take that red, but I was like, Pimp needs it. He doesn't really do a lot of damage, but we need him to be able to just do the amount of damage necessary. I get an elixir. I'm at full build here. Why did I choose this build? It's perfect for what I'm fighting, and I gotta be able to at least take one, one full life bar if I'm gonna be fighting these people. Now here's a mistake. Everybody goes top. Lux made a mistake. Particularly with her ult until she does some cheats. And then Face comes in with cheap shots. I mean, you know what? I ain't. What should have happened there is while they're trying to take out the Panth, our team should have just came scoring down through mid. They would have killed the Panther, we would have been able to take probably the 2 turrets. And that would have been an even trade. And if they didn't back off, then we would have just taken everything. Because us 3 should be able to kill Sivir, Fiddles, and if they leave any 2 up top, it's not going to matter. Bard, too. So you got to see me and Lux were able to kill, I think it was Fiddles, Bard, and Camille. So if Zed decided to stay top and have Sivir and all those 3, our Sivir's better than their Sivir where he win. And then 2 of us can take out 3 without dying. That even proves out there. So just by those mathematics there, and understanding the ebb and flow of the game, positioning them like their position right there, I told them this one, so we shouldn't be split pushing. We should be getting in a group because we can beat them 5v4. And so here, she makes a mistake. Sivir, like I said in the very beginning, was the weakest one on their team, and I get to prove it. He gets to Lux. The Lux dies, and then she dies on the mistake. We have Baron, they don't have Baron. Sivir stays alive. Sivir just pokes out the minions. That's all she had to do, and now they have to back off. And now Sivir can just go in. She stops 1 from recalling. She stops 2 from recalling. That ain't gonna do anything. And that's, look at that. 5v4, man. That was amazing. Whew. You have to, like I said, technically in that point, we could have just all 4 gone through and they could have just tried pushing in and we would have done it faster than them just because Sivir's not going to be able to hold and Bard would be the only one that would be able to do anything by ulting, I guess, on top. So I guess it played out that they had 2v2. We did a 2-2. I'm strong enough to be able to take out Sivir, as you guys noticed. I punished her immediately as she got too close. Like, I just went all out. I already knew she was dead. I don't even think she knew she was dead. And then our Lux ended up dying, but I don't know what happened. Actually, let's go and take a look. 'Cause I don't understand how they just didn't press in after that. They should have been able to. I thought we were about to lose when I saw Lux stack, so I was like, oh shit, it's over, there's no way. But then I noticed that Sivir came in, and once Sivir came in, I was like, okay, then it's over. It's ours versus them, and we should be able to take it down faster than them because they don't have an actual ADC that does a lot of damage, besides Zed, but let's check it out. 2 big fights there, rolling the dice. Let's check out this fight now.
Looks like I missed a spot.
Okay, so she was able to get out of the way. Zed goes in. Holds her. She gets out of it. She goes out. She gets taken out. Oh, Sivir did die. Oh, but they had to take the inhibitor. Oh, she barely lived off of that. Oh, God. And she has Baron buff, so the Baron buff just secured the whole entire thing. They couldn't do it. I told her it wasn't enough damage. So you got 2 AP guys, a Zed that can probably wave clear and her. She's the only that can actually really do it. But with Baron buff, it makes it too tough. So I guess it was good that she ended up staying back there. But I don't know. Like if you look at this time frame here. Right here, I called it out. I said we should just 4-man it through the middle. You know, fuck them. Just 4-man through the middle. We have Baron buff. If they decide to fight us, we win this fight. And let's see how fast they were pushing. So they decided to split there. I mean, they were ahead, but the middle's faster. Or she can't take out the minion over there. It's buffed up. They got their inhib back.
Is
There's
the
how many?
virtue.
They barely got to clear up there.
Catch. Shut down. Back
A
off.
blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed. Red team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Yeah, I guess it was worth it. I guess that was a good call by Silver and them. 2-2-2-2 would have been probably the best. Technically, 3 back and 1 because they just only had 1. But I noticed that we would have been able to just take everything. And I think if we would have base rushed, we would have gotten it just because we do a lot more damage than they do. I mean, it would have been closer. It would have been closer than that. That was actually more of a guarantee for us. So good call, Lux. Good call, Silver. Way to go and survive in there in the end. I just had a feeling that was going to happen. Their Sivir was not that good. Like, technically, nobody would have been able to stay back there and keep me held down without me taking towers or taking the inhibitor. So, either way, it ended up working out. So there you guys have it. Haven't posted one of these in a long time. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry about all the dog noises y'all are hearing. But like, comment, subscribe, hit the little notification tab icon so that way whenever I post up my new video, you guys get to see it. I'm going to try to see if I can get some highlights and just put them in like weekly highlights or something like that. So that way you guys can see like all these crazy stuff that happens, or maybe just bi-weekly highlights. Maybe, yeah. 'Cause I don't know if I can do it every day, man. That's a lot of work every day. So, anyways, like, comment, subscribe. If I'm gonna be accepting donations here shortly. Like I said, I'm trying to focus pure. Look at that CS. I had the most CS. Well, besides what's her name, she had the most. I wanna, like I said, do this professionally. I'm actually trying to go get a little bit better at the game, get better CS. You know, win the lane versus no matter who I'm playing, that sort of stuff. This type of Garen should be able to do it. I feel like there's still like some limited capabilities he's able to do because of the build. But we're gonna be testing it out in blind this whole entire time, see how it works. I don't say anything works in blind, to be honest, very consistently. So, but hopefully you guys liked it. Like I said, big ol' shout out to LEGT. Mole's back again. Look, man, you can't be quitting games no matter how many times you get ganked. If you see one of my videos, I was ganked like 6 times, and I still won lane, okay? It only means that they're that bad. If they have to gank you more than 2 times or 3 times, that means that they have to carry that one person to get ahead of you. And if that happens, then you know that all they do is make a mistake, and you can easily gain all that momentum back. That means they just don't know how to play the game. Unless they're professional. If they're professional, yeah, there's more than likely they ain't going to come back. But more than likely in blind, yeah, you're not going to see that. The Adnan, good job on not quitting. Great job on being aggro. McGrief OMG, great job on saving the day there with the minions just by staying alive. And LEGTD, great job on just doing all the fucking damage because we needed that damage. If it wasn't for you doing that damage, killing out the opponents during the same time frame, being clutch on some of those things, we would not been able to get that far. So big ol' shout out to my team, including the one that AFK'd, because it's a lesson to be learned. You never AFK if you want to win. He still lost. AFK and he doesn't get that win. He doesn't get the points. And he might have gotten banned. I didn't report him though because the win was just insane. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. On the other side of the team, Squid Food 14, sorry to prove you wrong, but yeah, 4v5s don't mean anything. Even in ranked, I've won games. 4v5s, and you're talking about gold and plat. So, yeah. Hopefully you learn from that. And then Kenzie, Fizzy, I'm sorry, Fizzy Sandra, but not versus this Garen, maybe another Garen. And the tactic was cheese. I'm trying to get that Hooter tilted, which worked, but you still gotta beat the 5 teammates, not just one. Usually if you beat one, yes, you can beat the 5, but not always. Or well, the rest, or I guess they're left over. And like I said, hopefully you guys liked this. If you did, put it on the comments. I'll be putting a little donation box here shortly. I don't give a damn. It could be my monster drinks, those Korean energy drinks I want. That works too. Anyways, hopefully you guys liked it. Good fight. Good night. Bye.